Yo ho, what's up everybody, Yuuma here again with another Moonlight Blade mobile video, and today we're going to be covering Southeast Asia's Grand Tournament. Same prizes as it was in Global, with the final match reward being 888k ingots, second place being 750k, and all the way down to top 64 being 100k. So definitely want all the ingots. And of course, just for participating is a good amount of silver and bound vouchers, which I know Southeast Asia desperately needs because of the fellow nerf. They get only 250 bound vouchers, whereas Global gets 750. So definitely need all the bound vouchers they can get. And we're going to be watching the Grand Tournament. Quick disclaimer, the Grand Tournament covers different servers. So you can see there's server 1 and 2 that will have a Grand Tournament separate, and then the server 3 to 5 will have a Grand Tournament separate, and then server 6 to 7 having their own Grand Tournament as well. So I am in server 2, so I'll be covering the server 1 to 2 Grand Tournament, which honestly is the most expensive whale servers. So you get to see high prowess fights, I guess you could say. Not really much of a difference, to be honest, compared to low prowess fights. It's just the whale disparity and just trying to cheer on whether we can beat the whales or not, pretty much. So I was a little bit late to the Grand Tournament actually, so I couldn't cover the top 64 to top 32 fights, or the top 32 to the top 16 fights. So we're actually just going to start straight from top 16, trying to fight for top 8 right now. Now this fight is between IHaveNoMoney and PhiLong. IHaveNoMoney being the #1 whale in, I believe, server 1 at 83.6k or something like that, and then PhiLong being 78k or 77k prowess. So there's a pretty big gap. It's like a 5k to 6k gap. As you can see, PhiLong is struggling to fight with NoMoney. NoMoney also has the poison mastery, so not looking too good for PhiLong. Kind of already saw the outcome of this just because of the prowess diff, but of course we want to just show off the whale of server 1 and see how they fight. Now for these fights, it's first to 2, so one more win for IHaveNoMoney, and then he proceeds to the next bracket. So see this fight, PhiLong kind of wasted his 5th skill. Now IHaveNoMoney has the advantage, escapes and proceeds with a full combo, and yeah, he's just staggered. PhiLong can't get out of this. IHaveNoMoney just continues the combo, and now he has everything on cooldown, but he has pretty much an 80% HP lead. Blocks, counters PhiLong. PhiLong wastes his block. My camera work needs some work. And it's pretty much, they're all just waiting on cooldowns, it seems, gauging their distance. But honestly, I don't think IHaveNoMoney has to worry that much. PhiLong somehow misses the dash attack just by a couple inches, and that's pretty much it. GG on that. Now I'm gonna look for a more even fight, more balanced fight. I think Arajo DAAN probably the most balanced. DAAN, the swordsman, at 72.4k or 72.5k, and Arajo the flutist at 72.4k. So just like about 100 prowess difference. Now it looks like Arajo is just AFK. So this is just a waste of my time, is what I'm being told here. Yeah, DAAN seems to want to respect Arajo for being AFK. I'm just gonna check the next one. Maybe we'll revisit that, see if Arajo comes back from being AFK. I see this fight here, 67.2k flutist versus a 73.2k Enchanter. So theoretically, the Enchanter should be strong enough to win this, but might as well check out the matchup, see how it goes. We're reviewing from the flutist perspective. Bubbles. Okay. One block away. Counter. Waiting for cooldowns to come back up. Bubbles again. Escape used from the Enchanter. Block used from the Enchanter. Nice freeze from the Flutist. Very good combo engage here. Chain locked. Stagger bar is back. So this Flutist is trying to keep himself at bay, at distance. Doing a good job of that. Honestly, this Flutist is fucking this guy's day up, honestly. He's doing really, really well with the distancing, pacing himself. Flutist, as long as you like kite and peel, you should honestly, if your teammate, or not teammate, your enemy is not aggressive, you're in a good spot. Goes in, gets the counter block, or the hit on his block so he can counter. Got baited by that counter. Got knocked up from the Enchanter. Escape used from the Enchanter. Bubbled. Oh, hit the block again. Nice counter attack. Frozen. Sorry if you hear my puppy. She's 3 months old, so she's whining for mom right now. If you hear her in the background. Okay, Enchanter can't really seem to land anything. The Flutist has been doing really, really well with the counters and blocks. Wait, did he lose that just now? Oh, he actually lost that. I didn't even see his HP drop. The Flutist was doing really, really well, but I think the prowess gap is just too big. Now, if the prowess was even, I think the Flutist would have definitely won that fight, but it's an uphill battle, as always, when you're fighting whales. So we're going to view from the Enchanter perspective, just to give people who are Enchanters a little bit of a POV of how to play this matchup. Although my camera skills seem to need work, I'm a little bit slow with rotating the camera here, but should be good. I'm a little bit jealous that Southeast Asia has this green footprint effect. Global still has yet to get a permanent footprint effect, but you guys already have a green one, so it's a little bit whack. Try to bait out the block counter there. Didn't fall for it. Trying to keep their distance. Zoning. Doing really well with the zoning here. The Enchanter is playing a lot better this round. Dodged the knock up there. Okay, Enchanter wasted block. Actually didn't waste block. Super armored. Use one of their escapes for the bubble. Hit the counter, or hit the block, I mean, sorry. Try to block bait again. Honestly, at this point, the Enchanter is just poking the shit out of the Flutist. Flutist needs to make moves, but the Enchanter has way too many escapes. So that's 2 escapes. I don't think the Enchanter has any more escapes left. Broke the stagger bar on Enchanter. Good juggle. This is a very, very good juggle. Honestly, if there wasn't a prowess gap, Flutist might have a chance, but you can see the Flutist bar is really, really low already. There's no comeback, I don't think. Wait a minute, hold up. This is actually closer than I expected. But I think Flutist has no more cooldowns, so honestly the Enchanter can go in here and clean up, but playing a little bit more cautious, more safe, understandable. It's 1-1, so whoever wins this last one moves on to the next round, so it's everything on the line right now here. That was very dangerous. Took a lot of hits there. Enchanter keeping the zoning right now. Honestly, if the Flutist has bubble, he wins this. Flutist just needs the bubble. He has more range than the Enchanter, I feel like. That's a very... Oh, okay. Close gap. Ah, wait. Who won? The Enchanter lost that, I think, actually. Well, that could have been anyone's win, to be honest. Good job to the Enchanter, actually. Well played, well played. I'm going into the Arajo DAAN. Okay, they're only on the second round, actually. Okay, Arajo has actually un-AFK'd. He's actually here now, I think, right? Feels like he's lagging or something. He's not moving again. DAAN's just auto-attacking, doing some skills. No combos, really. Okay, Arajo woke up now. Oh shoot, Arajo just woke the fuck up. Juggling DAAN right now. Holy moly, wait a minute. Full combo on DAAN. DAAN's half health already, bubbled. Whoa, okay, Arajo definitely, the flutist definitely has cooldowns right now. DAAN can turn this back, but definitely Arajo has the lead here because his cooldowns will be up to clean up DAAN. I wonder what happened to Arajo first round for him to AFK, but he seems to be here, so that's good. DAAN not using his fifth skill properly. That fifth skill could have been better used, to be honest. Maybe he was trying to counter the make the flutist waste their bubble. But 1-1 now. Arajo popped off there. Definitely something within him awoke. So we're gonna view from the flutist perspective this time. Good bubble. Using skills. Not hitting the block. Good on Arajo. Arajo escapes the engage from DAAN. Doing really good here. The flutist is popping off. I think honestly the flutist wins this. Got the amazing skill off where he copies the enemy school. Yeah, DAAN's fucked. There's no way DAAN comes back, right? Unless Arajo really fucks up here. Arajo currently has no stagger bar. Whoa, wait, the comeback? Arajo's stagger bar is back. DAAN has no more cooldowns, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's just dead here. Oh, okay, bait the block. Ah, yeah, okay. GG. Well played. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. I think everyone's already placed. So we're on to the quarterfinals. I'm just gonna vote for whoever has the highest prowess here. Now here's the matchup for the quarterfinals. We have the #1 prowess in server 2 versus the #1 prowess in server 1. So the Chinese characters versus IHaveNoMoney. This is the one that everyone has their eyes on. It's the biggest fight. Then we have BossGun versus Troy Tapma. I'm not even gonna try pronouncing it. I already tried pronouncing that. I probably butchered it. But both from server 2. 77.7k versus 75.8k. This is pretty even. It's not too bad. 2k prowess isn't anything to really worry about. I think it's anyone's game. Arajo, the flutist versus the Enchanter. 72.3k versus 78.3k. Now Arajo beat the swordsman, I believe. So very surprising. He can chain his combos. I'll see how he does in the Enchanter matchup, flutist Enchanter matchup. And then we have MunMun 77.3k versus the flutist that barely won his matchup versus the Enchanter at 67.2k. Now this is a 10k difference, so I'm expecting MunMun to win this. But yeah, we'll just get straight into it. I'm probably going to be spectating the whale bracket as well as MunMun just to see how MunMun does. So we're going to go check MunMun's first because I think it should be fairly quick. Alright, here we go. We're gonna view from MunMun's perspective. Fluidus Bubbles starts with his AoE, goes in, try to bait block, actually gets the counter off. So I guess MunMun did hit for the block counter to go off. Did the string puppet into AoE, some auto attacks into number 5 scale. The Fluidus breaks the combo by freezing, uses the copy clone into bubble. MunMun has no escapes right now. Also stagger bar popped. Escape pop now. Oh, nice. Good AoE, good auto attack combos. Good 5 scale. Put the block. Okay, preemptive block. Oh, poison. She has poison with the string up. That way, that was a flawless showcasing of the fairy, to be honest. Of course, it is a 10k prowess difference, so I wasn't really expecting the Fluidus to pop off or anything, but that was pretty good from MunMun. Maybe MunMun has a chance to win it all. Who knows? Okay, so we're going to view from the Flutist perspective. Now, spoiler alert, for some reason the fight wouldn't start. I waited a whole minute. I kind of just cut the footage so you didn't really see the whole minute of me just standing there. But I just went to check on the whale fight versus the top S1 and the top S2 fighting. I only caught the middle of the fight of the second round, so I actually got my friend Yan from the C Discord to actually show me the full footage. Now this is recorded on the mobile, so I apologize for the dip in graphics. But yeah, we're starting off with a bang here. The Chinese swordsman is popping off right now. Full comboing and staggering IHaveNoMoney. Doing a beautiful job here. Hit the block on IHaveNoMoney. IHaveNoMoney got the counter off, doing his full combo now. Actually dropped the combo and ends up running away. Don't know. That's really giving the Chinese dude an edge here. Hits IHaveNoMoney's block. Tries to bait block. Didn't work out too well. IHaveNoMoney still having the initiative and engages flawlessly here. Doing really good. Stagger bar is back on the Chinese dude. IHaveNoMoney is using all his cooldowns and running away again. Chinese dude using his block for no reason. I don't know what his plan is here. IHaveNoMoney still waiting on cooldowns. I think his cooldowns are back. Hits the block, and then Chinese dude uses his 5th skill. So basically, IHaveNoMoney has no chance to counter this whole combo, and takes the W there, locks it in. That was very impatient of IHaveNoMoney, giving a free win to the Chinese dude. I have been told that the Chinese dude is the 4 times champion of the Chinese version. So he's kind of smurfing on all of the C server, to be honest. So he pretty much knows every single matchup. It's hard for anyone to really compete with that amount of game knowledge and experience, unless IHaveNoMoney has the same amount of experience or previous experience with other versions of MLB. Who knows? I don't know. I just know that the Chinese guy so far has been popping off, and let's see if he continues that streak in the second match here. Throws the poison into the block, so poison is negated. Chinese dude wastes his block. IHaveNoMoney uses poison. Chinese dude engages with the dash, misses the dash, gets the 1st skill off. IHaveNoMoney uses the 1st skill and the dash into a knockup. Auto attack combos. Doing really good here. Keeps it going. Ooh, 5th skill hit. Was initiated first by IHaveNoMoney. Chinese dude countered with his own 5th skill. Chinese dude has the initiative here. Doing really, really well. IHaveNoMoney is staggered. Chinese dude is continuing his combo extension here. Decides to dip after all his cooldowns have been used. Goes back in. IHaveNoMoney was blocking. Chinese dude wastes his block. IHaveNoMoney going in for the knockup auto attack into first skill. More auto attacks into the slam down. IHaveNoMoney decides to dip after his cooldowns have been expended. Chinese dude speed running all the way over. IHaveNoMoney blocking. Chinese dude uses his fifth skill, so does IHaveNoMoney. Chinese dude timed it correctly after fifth skill immunity was over, got the dash in and pretty much cleaned it up. That is insane. Chinese dude just knows what to do. So it's 2-0 now. IHaveNoMoney has to somehow bring this back with a 3-win streak, which honestly I don't think he's capable of, just from the current showcasing of abilities so far. I think the Chinese dude just has a leg up and knows how to string his combos better, knows when to engage better. Yeah. Also, Yan, what are you doing? Okay. Yan recorded the footage here. He was just removing all his notifications. Should I edit that out? Probably not. I'm too lazy. Okay. Good engage. Chinese dude uses fifth skill first. IHaveNoMoney has the initiative here. Does his full combo. More autos, more autos. Okay, Chinese dude's stagger bar. Still staggered. Wow, that was an insane combo. Chinese dude only has 30% HP left. This Chinese dude's turned down. IHaveNoMoney staggered and has no cooldowns. Chinese dude going crazy. Decided to disengage actually instead of extending his combo. Rather playing a little bit more passive. Goes back in. Use first skill dash. IHaveNoMoney uses his escape. Wastes his escape for some reason. Chinese dude uses his fifth skill. IHaveNoMoney uses his block. IHaveNoMoney uses his fifth skill. Chinese dude uses his block. So Chinese dude has a better position here, honestly. Way better. He did really well there. IHaveNoMoney staggered. No way to escape this full combo. Chinese dude decides to disengage, get his cooldowns. Ooh, gets the block off. IHaveNoMoney did hit the block here. Decides to run after missing the dash attack. They both trade poison. Chinese dude's just trying to get in range to finish this off here. And that's pretty much GG. Honestly, round of applause for IHaveNoMoney. He did have the bigger prowess. 3k prowess difference. And he also, what's it called? He also did pretty decently, I would say. He just kind of fell a little short in terms of the matchup. So here we're going to be watching the Arajo or the Flutist versus Enchanter matchup. The Flutist being at 73.5k prowess and the Enchanter being at 79.4k prowess. So about a 6k prowess difference. As you can see already, the Enchanter is winning 2-0. So yeah, let's just see the matchup anyways, just for entertainment purposes. And we'll be watching from the Enchanter perspective, just because obviously he's winning and we want to see why he's winning, other than the fact that he has a 6k prowess difference, see if he deserves the win or not. Now this is what I'm talking about. The wait time between rounds sometimes is hella long, so I'm just like, should I just move to the next spectate or should I just stay and wait? And it starts finally. 3, 2, 1, and we go. Arajo with the bubble. Does his auto attack into close range. Enchanter uses first escape, uses block to block the clone. Really good block, because I always want to block that clone. The clone does the most damage. Good stun stagger. Great hits onto the Flutist right now. They're trading pretty evenly. Bubble right now. Second escape from the Enchanter. Arajo with the block. Enchanter with their own block. And then engages with some more pokes. The Flutist trying to get out of the pokes right now. Enchanter almost got the knockout. Flutist dodges. Good block from the Enchanter right now. Wasted a lot of the Flutist's cooldowns, control cooldowns. Ooh, Flutist got a good counter from the block just now. Really good, really good. Enchanter uses their escape. Escapes her back up. Blocks all the bullshit. Super armors through it. Gets hit by bubble, uses their second escape, and goes hella aggressive mode because he can now, because the Flutist has all his cooldowns right now. All his skills on cooldown, I should say. So that was the win for that matchup, 3-0. Now we're seeing MunMun again, and we see that MunMun is popping off. This is the one with the 10k prowess difference between the Fairy and Flutist. And we're just going to see what is going on here. So MunMun's just brute forcing it right now. Doesn't care about mechanics, it seems. Flutist bubbles. Hits with a small AoE. Fairy uses string up. Flutist escapes. Uses his block. Good teleport back to his original spot. Into another AoE. Bubble again. Wow, actually the Flutist is playing really, really well in terms of zoning, peeling, getting their skills off. Unfortunately, Fairy does get the string up. Gets frozen though. Flutist escapes that again. Flutist is probably gonna have another bubble up at this point. Bubbles again. Into some more autos. Into another combo. Ooh, Fairy escaped all of that bullshit and has a full combo now. The Flutist couldn't do anything much about it because of his stagger bar being depleted. Flutist about to pop the Fairy stagger bar. Fairy stagger bar is depleted now, but doesn't have any skills to follow up on that left. Good block from the poison. Fairy block to avoid anything bullshit happening. Wow, the Flutist is doing really, really well. Unfortunately, if you look at his health, yeah, Fairy 3-0. But honestly, if they were even prowess, the Flutist would have won. I don't think MunMun was deserving of that win. That Flutist did really, really well. But anyways, we are on the semifinals now. MunMun versus BossGun. And the #1 4-time champion from China versus the Enchanter. So we got a 80k versus 79.4k prowess matchup and a 78.9k versus a 77.9k matchup. Honestly, both matchups being really, really close. It's only like a 1k prowess difference or less than that. So it should be a fun watch for both matches. So we're going to be watching the BossGun versus MunMun matchup, the Swordsman and versus Flutist. We're going to be checking from the BossGun perspective. I haven't seen BossGun fight yet. Wow, look at all these comments. But anyways, we're going to start off the first fight. Here we go. I feel like swordsmen have an easier time against fairies. So let's see. MunMun hit BossGun with the string. Escapes the string immediately. Goes for the block counter. Giving the swordsman the initiative here. really good. Wow. Okay, BossGun knows the tech. He did a dodge auto to reposition himself. I always see that being used on beggars. I didn't expect to see that with swordsmen. They're doing really, really well. BossGun definitely on the level of the Chinese swordsman that we have in the other bracket. This is insane. I'm just in awe with BossGun's tech. Wow, timed it perfectly with that fifth skill, waiting out the fairy's block. I didn't even have time to digest what just happened. BossGun is doing really amazing. So 1-0 BossGun. Obviously a great swordsman player, knows what he's doing. Probably played in China as well, where it has a lot of PvP experience. Knows the matchup. Fairies just have a tough time, I feel like, against swordsmen here. Let's see how round 2 plays out. Blocks the poison dart. That uses his first skill, or not first skill, but his dash to get closer. Uses the fifth skill. I don't know why the fairy ran out of her block. MunMun should have not ran out of her block. I don't think she knows her class or the matchup well. I feel like she's had a lot of opportunities to break combos. Instead, fully staggered. Stagger came back. Wasted the escape. Wow. Okay. It doesn't matter. No matter what the fairy does right now, it doesn't matter because BossGun 80% her health already. So no matter if she does a full combo or anything, BossGun's cooldowns are going to be up and he's just going to clean up house. Yeah. Honestly, if anyone does a full combo first, usually they just win automatically because by the time the enemy does their full combo, your cooldowns will be over and you can just proceed to clap house. Now, unfortunately, I went to exit to see if I can spectate the other fight, but they already ended. Luckily, Yan recorded the footage, so I'll be able to share that footage with you guys with what happened on that side. But yeah, we're just gonna watch BossGun versus MunMun final fight. Mine as well, but we already know that BossGun's gonna win this. All right, 3, 2, 1. Match begin. All right, let's see what happens here. BossGun just taking his time, waiting it out. MunMun wasting block immediately just to strain the combo. What the fuck is the fairy doing? Alright, the fairy does not deserve to be in this bracket. The only reason why the fairy is here is because they wailed. Just wasted block and everything. String up, didn't follow up. Oh my, this is just taking candy from a baby for BossGun. BossGun just having a free meal, honestly. What the fuck? Okay. Fairy strings up. BossGun just escapes the string up. BossGun goes full auto. Can't do anything because she's staggered. Stagger bar is back. BossGun is immune due to his fifth skill and just proceeds to continue the combo. It's just... if anything, that third match was worse than all the other matches. That was the fastest match of the tournament. Anyways, here's the finals. It's the 4-time champion of the Chinese swordsman versus the tech god BossGun. They only have about 1k prowess difference, so it's anybody's game here. But honestly, the Chinese swordsman seems to have the leg up here, from what I can tell, or from what I've been told. So let's just find out. Before we actually go to the finals, again, we have recording from Yan on what happened on the other side with the Chinese dude, Chinese swordsman, the 4-time champion. from China versus the Enchanter. Again, only a 1k prowess difference. So let's see how this matchup went. And obviously we already know the Chinese swordsman won, but still nice to just watch for entertainment purposes. So the Enchanter just ran up. Okay. I think the Enchanter is actually just giving this to the swordsman. They're from the same gang, or same guild. So I think they already made an agreement that the swordsman's going to win. Wow. Okay. Yeah. It looks like that. I think they already agreed that the swordsman will proceed to the finals. So round 2, pretty much the same as round 1. The Enchanter is just giving it to the swordsman. And oh my gosh, they're just posing for the audience. Bruh. They're just posing for the fucking audience. Oh my lord. That is hilarious. They're just chilling. They're straight chilling. Well, we already know. And this is where Yan records the footage for me. Or the photo for me, I mean. That's funny. Well, we know how this outcome is, then pretty much wins 3-0 without much struggle. GG's. I'll probably fast forward here so we don't waste time. Alright, we are on to the final fight between BossGun and the 4-time Chinese champion. Here we go. Will experience trump over technique, or will technique trump over experience? To be honest, I think the Chinese dude has both experience and technique, but I'm voting for the underdog, the BossGun. But yeah, it's gonna be rough. Let's find out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Match begin. So BossGun already used his block. Ooh, great block counter from the Chinese guy. BossGun uses 5th skill first, giving the Chinese guy the leg up initiative here. Amazing combo from the Chinese dude. BossGun on stagger, giving the Chinese dude more time to extend his combo. And that full combo pretty much made BossGun already at 15% HP. Now Chinese guy has cooldowns, so BossGun can continue dish back some damage himself, but let's be real, the lead the Chinese guy has already is insane, and his cooldowns are back up, so, or his skills are back up, so easy win. 1-0 already for Chinese guy. Chinese swordsman just completely outplayed BossGun, unfortunately. I don't know if BossGun can flash any of his tech that he showed against the fairy. I think it just made him look like he was techie because the fairy was just that bad. But now that he's fighting a good player, it's hard. Chinese guy blocks the poison, dashes in, already gets the engage off of BossGun. Both using their 5th skill. I think Chinese guy used 5th skill first, but BossGun didn't take advantage of that. Probably couldn't. Used his skills unwisely. Chinese guy again with the advantage and initiative. BossGun got his stagger bar back up, so Chinese guy dips. Waits for his cooldowns. My camera angle is kind of shite. I apologize. BossGun trying to keep distance. Chinese guy really just using that dash for close gapping so he can target his 1st skill, which is working phenomenally for him. BossGun staggers Chinese guy. Chinese guy can't do anything during stagger. BossGun can get a combo out. Chinese guy's stagger bar is back up. BossGun needs to run, decides to block and then dip. Chinese guy wishes dash, but was within range for the first skill, uses fifth skill. It's pretty much GG. BossGun can't really do much there. Again, just I don't think BossGun can do anything. It's just small little mistakes that the Chinese swordsman is just taking advantage of. So it's 2-0. I think it's best of 5 if I recall correctly. So just one more win. I think he still wins. Wins it all. BossGun hits poison on the Chinese dude. Chinese dude throws poison back. Chinese dude rolls, dashes. There's a block counter into first skill, knock up. More autos, strike down. Uses fifth skill, keeps autoing. I think BossGun just gave up at this point. I don't think he's putting up resistance. Yeah. Unfortunate. BossGun knew he was just outmatched. Chinese guy, 5-time champion, I guess. 4-time champion Chinese and first-time champion Southeast Asia. Took it all for the grand tournament. And there you have it. Your champion for the S1, S2 cross-server grand tournament goes to server 2, number 1 whale, some name in China. In Chinese, I mean. There you have it. GG, guys. Hopefully you enjoy the video. Not as long, or it's probably as long as the NA one, but I couldn't cover the top 64 and the top 32 brackets, unfortunately, due to my absence from my computer. But was a good showcase. Hopefully Southeast Asia, I can't talk. Hopefully Southeast Asia has grand tournament more often or more frequently than Global. Global has only had one grand tournament, and it's been 6 months and we haven't seen another grand tournament in sight. But you guys got it in the first month, so maybe it's a monthly thing for you guys. Hopefully. I can't wait to see what happens next. Probably you guys will have strategists in the next tournament. But cheers. I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers. I said that twice. Fuck.